How you doing? This is John from John's Long Box. I'm taking a look at the Marvel Vault, doing this in a series of videos because it's just too big to be doing it in one. This was a gift that I got about 10 years ago or so from a friend, and I thought we'd look through it. This is part two, the frantic 50s, plus a year or two. Okay, that's still the original Human Torch. Man Comics. The clown. Clown. Marvel Boy. I talked about him in the last one. Marvel Boy, just a strange. He was slightly stronger than people, and he had these bracers that would flash lights and blind people, and then he'd beat you up while you were blind. Okay, here he is. Here, Marvel Boy. Okay, and horror comics are starting to become a thing. If you remember my Comics Code Authority, I talked about how horror comics started out getting to be big and gruesome, and they were pretty explicit. Venus. This is the actual Venus, the goddess of love, but it looks like it's transforming into a horror comic. Tidal Wave Fear. Adventures into Terror. Look at that. Bad trip. His hands are turning into lobster claws. I hate when that happens. Menace. One head too many. Yeah, we've all been there. Okay, he's uncolored, astonishing. The Brain. Oh, too much glare. Okay, look at that. Brain. The white bones. Fenton's face. The world is ours. Return of the Brain. Brains flying around. I don't know why this makes me giggle. I love it though. Here's a whole bunch of comics. Whole bunch. Mystic, Menace, Astonishing, Mystic. Like I said, the horror is getting now. Timely comics. They didn't get as bad as EC, War Adventures, Battle Fatigue, Human Torch in Korea. Okay, this is the Korean War, and now Marvel became Atlas Comics. Okay, so it was timely, then it's Atlas, they're not Marvel yet. They don't become Marvel for a while yet. Okay, the man who remembered. So now we're at the Korean War. Oh, look at that drawing. Gorgeous. And unfortunately, we don't see... artist Joe Manley. Joe Manley. Okay, I was about to say I don't know who drew it, but it just says it. Navy Combat. My dad was in the Navy during Korea. Combat. The Marines attack with bare bayonets. Combat. Look at these. See, Atlas. So Atlas Comics were originally Marvel. Still 10 cents. Still 10 cents. Human Torch returns. So superheroes are starting to come back after like a couple of years of absence. Okay, look, he's back from the dead. The Human Torch, the Submariner, Captain America, and Bucky. Human Torch, Man of Flame. Human Torch. I don't know. I love that cover. Okay, Captain America back from the dead. Look at that. That's so great. Captain America, Commie Smasher. Captain America strikes the retreat. Look how happy he is to be smashing those commies. Submariner, Deep Sea Avenger. Even he's taking out those commies. You know, this is the 50s. All right? Gotta get my body to block the light. So here's interesting. Here's the colored. Here's the uncolored. Torch dealing with some Tyrannosaurus Rex action. Okay. This is the approved by the Comics Code Authority. This is the beginning of this. That is Wortham, Frederick Wortham, the man I was talking about who wrote the book Seduction of the Innocent. Okay, Strange Tales, number 8. This is this comic is famous for two things. First off, it was Steve Ditko's home for a while. Is Ditko? I don't think he's on 8, but then this becomes Doctor Strange's debut comic. Okay, so Uncanny Tales. The Spider-Man, on sale monthly, 10 cents. Okay. Hi ho, Daddy! Congratulations to Betty, Jean, and Daddy. Okay. Is all the people working at Marvel signed? Look at all those autographs. Stan Lee, Artie Semick, Sal Brodsky. Is that Jack Kirby? Joe. Okay, I don't. Now look at that gorgeous comic. I have a reprint of this. I don't have this original one. I wish I did. That's gorgeous. The Black Knight. I think he's going to be in the new Eternals movie. I think Jon Snow is playing him. Whatever the actor's name. Look at that. The Black Knight. Friends, can the Black Knight defeat the invincible Tartar? If he brushes his teeth, he can. Okay. The Yellow Claw. This is the Yellow Peril era. Okay. This is blatant ripoff of Fu Manchu. Strange Worlds number 1. Gorgeous. Look at that. Look at that. Steve Ditko. Okay. So this is the first time I'm seeing Steve Ditko, of course. There he is, Stan Lee. And this is a rare photograph of Steve Ditko. That's the team that creates Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. Look him up. There's only like 2 or 3 known photographs of Steve Ditko. He was a famous recluse. Okay, these are reproductions of cards. And I never take them out. Okay, this is just artwork that they circulated in-house. The Farewell Party. Okay, see, here's the back. Bill Everett. You know, they copied everything so well. Miss Wendy Everett. Okay, this explains the Farewell Party. 1957. When Timely all but shut down in the early 1950s following the collapse of its new distributor, American News Company, a free farewell party was held for the occasion. Artist John Sever drew and colored this somewhat fanciful cartoon of himself and fellow artists Bill Everett and Joe Manley as mainstays of the Timely art staff. The three were referred to as the Three Musketeers and the Three Musty Beards. The cartoon captures in bittersweet fashion the camaraderie and calamity of the early era. Okay. Stan Lee, the thing that could not die. There's his drawings of it, and that's it in color. Now, at this time, Marvel was big into the monster comics. Okay, giant creatures, and believe it or not, this is where Groot came from. Groot was originally a giant monster. I think they should. Tales to Astonish. Okay, Droom the Lizard. Tales to Astonish. Titano. Rambo, the very name makes mankind tremble. This is Jack Kirby drawing. 10 cents still. You see the Comics Code Authority. And Stan Lee didn't like these. He thought they were just silly. He just started to goof, making silly names. By job, capture a Martian. I love this one though. Mummex, King of the Mummies, lives again. Look at that. I can't see that. Oh, I thought that was a signature. And okay, we're coming to the 60s. All right, and we'll stop here and we'll make the next video of the 60s. Look at that. Jack Kirby drawing the Fantastic Four. They're my favorite. So, yep, if you like me, you'll be looking forward to that. And that is the original Hulk back when he was gray. Okay, thank you. This is Marvel Vault. We'll take a look at the 60s in the next video. Thank you.